Hi everyone. I wanted to jump back on video. I haven't been doing these in a while and I'm inspired to do a series around stepping into my role as an elder. And I see two venues for me in that space. First of all is I realized that I love interacting with younger women. I love mentoring younger women. I love working with younger women because I feel that there is so much that is missing in our world, a kind of permission to think of self, a permission to clean out our relationship with ourselves. Most of us come from mothers who were products of patriarchy. So, for example, when I started waking up as a young woman, when I became a mother, I really, really needed somebody who could help me not lose myself. I didn't get that from my mom, although she would help me with children, and she was willing to be there to help me in my chores as a mother. However, everything was based on, sacrifice and expectation of sacrifice. And anytime I wanted to take some time for myself to recover, I felt like I was slacking off, and my mother wasn't understanding. Basically, I found that my mother was part of the overall system that kept me in sacrifice, that kept me in line, that kept me squeezed and there was no way to branch out, there was no way to break out, there was just no way of embracing other parts of me. And I've written extensively about this, but basically what I found was that I was really missing a woman who is an elder, a wise elder, that my mom couldn't be for me. And so that's something that as I just turned 59, and I'm so grateful that I find myself in life where I can be a relationship coach, and I am working with women my age, with women younger than me, and especially lately with younger women in their 20s and in their 30s. I myself have three daughters who are in their early to mid 20s. So this stepping into the role of an elder, not just their mother, just seems really, really important and significant. And another thing that I want to talk about, the second branch that is extremely important to me as I step into this role as an elder, is a message to women my age. As we are, in our 50s, navigating our life in our 50s, as we navigate our life in our 60s, as we witness our children grow and leave and embark on their own life as adults, I'm finding that so many of us are caught in this confusion of how to relate to this aging process. The overwhelming majority voice is one of resistance, focus on appearance, on how to maintain fitness level and how to maintain, not looking our age. And I am finding that focus diverts a lot of our attention and a lot of our wisdom from, again, stepping into and embracing where we are, and kind of reclaiming this incredibly important position for society, position of a wise woman, the one who is connected to nature, the one who has broken out of conditioned rules and conditioned notions enough to have connected to her own wisdom, and not her own individual wisdom, because I feel that all the wisdom that I've had the privilege and the joy to step into lately is not mine. it's all of ours. It's collective wisdom. It's everything that's been discovered before. It's connecting back to nature. It's everything that I receive from nature, from my own nature, from nature all around me. So for me, this, what I'm inspired more and more these days with, is this embrace of where I find myself in my life, both in age and what's been happening for me in the last 15 years, this kind of becoming an elder. Part of it has been embracing my gray hair and learning to live with it. And also understanding and realization that my youthfulness has nothing to do with what I look like. My youthfulness, my sense of aliveness, my vibration of joy, and the life that is vibrant and dynamic, has everything to do with my reconnecting to myself, taking the gaze away from systems and society and kind of bringing it back to me, while standing on the shoulders of elders who have come before me, and all the wisdom that we have from our ancestors and from nature, and learning from the animals and the plants and other women who are my peers, and actually even young women. I've had great privilege and joy to learn from women who are younger than me by age, but they're so connected to nature, their own nature and nature at large, that they were carriers of wisdom that I simply didn't have access to. So I feel like this is my new perhaps page, and in a kind of, this is where I'm being called to take my work as we go forward. And today being the 1st of October, as we're leaving the eclipse portal and kind of entering into this new chapter, I saw something this morning that said, are you ready for your new skin? And I feel like this is what I feel. I'm stepping into this new skin, something that has been brewing in me and gestating in me for quite some time. So today is the first day of this conversation, and I'm going to try to connect to this, what it means to be an elder for me, and to again be here for the women who are drawn to this message, being the elder to them, and to women who are my age, also to kind of serve as an invitation to embrace this incredibly privileged position of being the elder in our families, in our communities, in our society, rather than fighting for youth with our children, with our daughters who are growing up, with our, with the younger women in community. I think it's so beautiful to leave that space of maiden and mother to them, and take on the role of the elder and step up to what that role requires from us. So this is me today, and more to come. Stay tuned.